All right, once again, we are back. This time we're going to be going over a client profile of a client that we worked with in the past. Want to remind you guys, not sure when you see this video, but if it's before February 22nd and 23rd of 2025, you may still have time to get into our boot camp where we guarantee a minimum of $500,000 in funding. Okay, if you go to our website at capitalconsultingcorp.com, and we're going to scroll down to one of our first client profiles, which is Amare International. This was an exciting young builder and investor that came to us. We worked on her with some projects, and then she happened to be in my office one day as I was talking with a client about a growth perspective. And she said, I never knew you did that. And we go, yeah, we help you with that as well. So she decided to then contract us for a growth development plan. Our growth development plan did include branding her and launching her on the market. So we created the website for her. She has offices in Houston and Atlanta. We've created the background of this. Everything you see on here is everything that we have created for her, as well as some of the funding of projects that we worked on with her, right down to each project website. Okay. Let's go. Let's put that back up here. Good deal. This was a project that we worked on her with as well. This was in Houston, a medical plaza. There were 6 townhome units, 2 sets of 3. Her name is Jessica Herrera, and she is an amazing investor, an amazing builder, a really good friend. Okay. Another thing that we did for her was when we wrote the growth development plan and gave it to her, about 3 months later, she called me and she screamed, help, I need help. I'm going a little bit too fast. I need somebody to help with business. So I told her I'd give you 5 hours a week at $200 an hour, and we got to it. Okay. We unlocked a new way for her to make money. And that included the investments as well as for her to market to her client base to go in with her on larger investments. If you go to her website, you will see an ROI assessment on a project that we did on Briarcliff Road. This initially was a 700 square foot home. We popped the top, we put rooms on the top, portico in the back. There was a little bit of room for the garage. So we did a garage with an upstairs ADU. This was literally a half mile away from Emory. Okay. These were the financials on that. They were showing an after repair value of 1.35 at the time. She came to the table with an investor outlay of $131,275. Now, her project profit was 156. So we're looking at almost close to 100% profit. Now, this is what she gave to her investors. She ended up selling for 1.45. So that was an extra 100,000, and that extra 100,000 went into her pocket because the investors got what they asked for up front. We get deeper into it. You'll see an estimated summary as well as a scope of work. And then we went so far as, this is a summary, we went so far as to break this down a bit for her. This was on one of the projects that we did. This was a detailed estimate of the scope of work that was needed, labor and materials, to complete this entire renovation. Okay. These are the conceptual pictures. And this is one of our clients as well. Also one of our great agents, Roy Harris, and a shout out to him. He pulled comps for us to help us to understand what we were going to be building to. Okay. Once again, that was the Amare International project that we worked on with Jessica Herrera. And at the end, our main goal was the $10 million line of credit. Visit us later. We'll go through different client perspectives, and you'll hear about different ways that we overcome objections and help people get funding. Thank you for joining.